Hey guys, let's compare this Sabrent and this ORICO enclosures. They are SSD drive enclosure with dual protocol, so basically they work with NVMe and with SATA. I'm going to compare them, so before you buying them, you can just see what they're good for and also the weak points of each one of them. So I have them unboxed. As you can see, each one comes with their cables. This one is a USB-C to USB cable for the Sabrent, and this cable here is for the ORICO, okay? The ORICO one also comes with this pin or this rubber retention plug to keep the SSD in place. And this one doesn't need this external plug because there's a plug internally, right? Let me just open the case here for the Sabrent so we'll see how it works. Basically, just push a button here and you just lift the cover like so. So super simple to work with this one. Then you just insert the SSD here and you move the retention plug to its position to secure the SSD. Super simple to work with this one. And there's also here the USB-C connector and an LED to show that the enclosure is working, right? So that's the Sabrent. Oh, and there's also a thermal pad here on the top. So then keep your SSD cool. That's the idea. Then you have the ORICO with an LED here to show that's working. Connection for the USB cable. And here on the top you can just open, right? To open this one, you just need to slide this and remove this part, okay? Then you slide this part as well and you can insert the module just right here. Let me just grab one of them. I have here Western Digital NVMe SSD and I just need to slide it here. Super simple, like so. You see that spring loaded, so you just need to push and get the retention plug and put it here. That way, right? Also comes with this thermal pad, so you just need to unpeel this one, put it here, and get this part and put it here as well. Just like so. And put this back in place before closing it. Just like so, super simple. Then you just grab the cable, that's the one, connect it here, and connect to your computer. I have a MacBook here, let me just connect to the MacBook, here to the USB-C port, and you see the LED is showing that's working, and back there you see that pops up the NVMe module just right here. Okay, it's basically working, and I can also check here on the disk utility that I have the NVMe module working. So super simple and super fast. Let me just remove it from here. And now I'm gonna use the other SSD. Let me just open again, just like so. Remove this one. See, it's simple to do it, right? And now I'm gonna use this SATA. It's a SATA SSD. Again, just use the rotation plug, put here in place. It comes with two of them, so if you lose one, you have an extra one, right? Sometimes it's hard to put it here. See it? I'm just drop it. That's the part that I don't like that much. But it works, you see, that's here again. Then again, if you want to put the thermal pad, just put here into the location, slide this back, and close one more time. Now I have a SATA one that I just removed from my computer, from my laptop, and has Windows on it. Let me just connect here. See again, the LED here, it's on. That shows that's working. Back here to the computer. Now I have to wait for a longer time to see working. See, that didn't pop up anything here yet. If I come here to the disk utility, it's not here yet. So it takes about 30 to 40 seconds to pop up back there. Okay, that's for the SATA. With the NVMe, it's like instantly. It works instantly, but with the SATA model SSD, it takes some time. You see here? that's popping up here with the Windows for the disk utility. And you can also see here with the Finder that has all of the files from my computer, right? Let me just eject this one. Now let's try with the Sabrent. It's connecting from here. Let's just open one more time and remove the SSD from here. Just like so. There we go. Put here aside and start using the Sabrent, okay? So I just open here. See, it's easier to open that way. I prefer it that way. Then let me just grab first the Western Digital. Again, this is the NVMe. I just insert it here. That way, push it, spring loaded as well. Just push it, and then here I just need to move this part in place. There we go, rotate. And it holds the SSD in place. Then I just close the thermal pads already here, and I'm good to go. I prefer the way this one works, to open it up, to close it down. Then I just connect the cable. Let me just remove this one and put the original one. Okay, it comes with this cable. Then I just connect it here. Let's see if it works. I just connect it. And there's an LED here. You see immediately shows up there. And there's an LED here that's also showing that's working, okay? It's a small LED compared to the other one, but it works. Then I see the NVMe module or SSD just right here, working pretty fine. And I noticed that the ORICO is a little bit faster than this one, okay? Let me just unplug. Now I'm gonna open again. And now you're gonna see an issue that I found with this one, okay? Just remove this SSD from here and put the one that's SATA. So I just insert the SATA drive here. Again, there's a rotation plug here. Close it. See how fast it is to do it that way. And I just plug here. And again, now it's a SATA drive, so I just need to wait for a longer time. But what happens with this one is that I was testing, and in the first time that I tested, I could see the SSD popping up there because it's already formatted with Windows, and I could see it there. But after removing it and testing with an NVMe SSD, when I tried to test again with the SATA one, it didn't work anymore, and it's not working right anymore. I've been trying for a long period of time. I let this unplugged for 24 hours to see if something related to the chip or something, some discharge, electric discharge could solve the problem perhaps, but it didn't work at all. I researched about the Sabrent and I saw that some people are having the same issue. Perhaps an update, a firmware update could solve the problem, but I didn't find a way to update the firmware here yet, right? If you have some information, some solution that you can suggest, please leave the comments here, okay? Because this one is no longer working for me with the SATA drives, and the ORICO is working, right? So let me just unplug here because it's not working anyway, right? So basically that's the Sabrent, and then you have the ORICO one, which I don't like the way it closes here, but at least it works better when connecting different SSD drives, right? So the Sabrent and the ORICO. Right now I'm using this one because it simply works. I'll leave the link here in the description for both of them. So if you are working only with NVMe module, this works fine. There's also a version of the Sabrent that's only for NVMe. You can buy this version if you want to. Or if you want a dual protocol, right now I recommend the ORICO. Link in the description. Leave your comments here. I hope that helps. So just subscribe to this channel, give me a thumbs up, and I see you in the next one.